Keisha gone, girl. You all up in my business. You wasn't even saying nothing before. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fat. Okay, let me see if I can sit this down somewhere. Where can I put this? Right here and right there. Okay. See if we can. Oh, look at Keisha. Where is she at? All in my video. What do you have to say for yourself, little girl? Okay, so hello everyone. Glad you could make it. Hello, Ramona. How you doing? Okay, I'm coming on here. Gonna do some current reading, but I got a new deck of tarot card. Wait, this is Oracle. Oracle. True intentions. Okay. Your PC. Okay, let me get this out the way. Hold on, let me see. Hi, Colleen. Hi, Mary. Hi, Rodinia. Yeah, so I got some new cards. True intentions. Okay, I just got it in. It came a day early. And these are 55 cards. Okay. So I wanted to go in with some current energy. Now, did you see the episode with the board of supervisors on Chris Nanos? They're talking about they're going to refer to hey Karen, hey Amy, hey Colleen. They're going to refer it to the Attorney General. Okay. Basically, okay, they're not going to do their job. They're going to pass it on to somebody else. Okay. Right. But I also seen in the cards where I told you it seemed like it was going to be some back and forth. Okay. So let's ask the energy, okay, or what's going on with Chris Nanos and vacating his seat. Okay. What can you tell us? What's the energy with Chris Nanos vacating the sheriff's office? Chris Nanos of Pima County Sheriff Department. What is it looking like? His position as sheriff. What is the future of his position? Because they want him out. Okay. And the thing about it is they have a high profile case with Nancy Guthrie. And they're trying to look at it like, okay, we know we got this high profile case and a lot of people are not going to be happy with the way it's going. No, it's not about Nancy Guthrie's case. It's about his whole freaking career and his whole time in that Pima County. That's what it's about. See, because they had issues long before Nancy Guthrie went missing. They had issues with that sheriff. Okay, so what can you tell us about the future position of the sheriff office? Okay, will they be vacating Sheriff Nanos? Will he retire, vacate? His best bet is to retire. I wouldn't even want to be up under all this. I'm sorry. I would be ready to retire. And he's 70 years old. What do you want us to know? 4 cards. And thank you for your answers. 4 cards. What becomes of the Pima County Sheriff's C. 4 cards. What do you want us to know? 4 cards. What can you tell us? Ooh. So I don't know, but there seems to be some ending and a beginning. Okay? There's an ending and there's a beginning. Tell us more. Tell us more about this ending and beginning. What's that about? What do you want us to know? Okay? An ending and a beginning. I got change. Hey. That's so cute. You got the little head. Hey. Okay, so we're going to turn over the first card. Okay. Giving up. Giving up. We have the 9 of Wands in reverse. Giving up. I'm left-handed, okay? If you didn't know that. I'm left-handed, so my hand wants to go away like this. Woo! So we have the 9 of Wands in reverse. Trapped, stubborn, giving up. Okay, well, which one? Because he's a stubborn person. Oh, trapped. Yeah, he better give up. There's going to be maybe some more, something that's going to have him feeling trapped. Okay, so to avoid conflict, 5 of Wands in reverse. He's going to give up to avoid conflict. King of Swords. Okay. And is facing this conflict. Okay. Now, the King of Swords. Swords is clarity. Swords is truth. Okay. There it is. Truth. Courage. Okay. So there may be something else coming out. And the Tower in reverse. Okay. It talks about avoiding and delaying. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Just came to me. Now, the Tower in reverse is avoiding or delaying disaster. Okay. He's going to, I believe, avoid the disaster and the conflict by giving up. I think he's going to give up. Okay. But let it play itself out. Let it play itself out, because I think he's going to give up. Okay. Because there may be something else. This food. Now, all this time, I've been sitting there all morning, all afternoon, and she ain't made not one peep. Soon as I come on here, she got some toy rolling around and she's running through the house like a banshee. Okay. You seen her flying too? Okay. So, if you guys got a question, feel free to ask. Okay. So, what can you tell us? And I'm going to use my true intentions cards too. Okay. I've already smudged them. What can you tell us? 4 cards about the current situation of the Nancy Guthrie investigation. Okay. I know we asked. Okay. But you never know. What can you tell us? 4 cards. Current energy of the Nancy Guthrie investigation. Now, I know he got on there and he says it's coming close to being solved. That's what he said. Okay. And I just got people are complaining about this gentleman here, Mr. Nanos. Yes. So what do you want us to know? 4 cards: the current situation or the current energy of the Nancy Guthrie investigation. 4 cards. Okay. 4 cards. The current investigation. And thank you for your answers. 4 cards. It's moving. There's some action. Okay. Tell us more. What kind of action is going on here? Nancy Guthrie. There's action. She didn't jumped up here on the couch in the window. I tell you, crazy cat. And she ain't even had no catnip. Imagine if I gave her catnip. She don't like catnip, but she ain't getting none either. Okay, so we got the 8 of Wands. Speed, action, excitement. Okay, there's an opportunity. I believe there's going to be some evidence. Ace of Pentacles. The 4 of Wands in reverse. Ooh. The 4 of Wands in reverse is like a funeral. Ten of Wands in reverse. There's a load that's going to be dropped. There's a load that's going to be dropped. And it's facing the 4 of Pentacles. And the Emperor in reverse. Ooh. Controlling, stubborn, loss of power. Former cards. Tell us more. Loss of power. I had the deck upside down. Okay. Plans. King of Wands in reverse. And it's over the funeral. 4 of Wands in reverse. So there could be some conflict with this King of Wands in reverse, because the King of Wands in reverse, he's vicious. He's controlling, he's demanding. And the Queen of Swords in reverse, looking dead at him. Lies. Ooh. And the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords under the Emperor in reverse. Interesting. The thing about that Nanos is he wants attention. Okay, he doesn't care about if it's positive or negative. He's smug. Okay, his ego. Okay, this negative attention, he's getting attention. Okay, I don't care what you think. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So he don't care. Hi, princess. Uh-huh. So I'm wondering if Nancy's resting place is going to be found. Someone knows her resting place. It okay. Are they going to take us to the resting place? Okay. Does Sheriff Nanos know what was that? Where Nancy is? Let me see. Okay. Does the Sheriff Nanos knows what happened to Nancy Guthrie? Four cards. Does the Sheriff Chris Nanos know what happened to Nancy Guthrie? Four cards. Four cards. Does he know what happened to Nancy Guthrie, who is still missing? What do you want us to know? What can you tell us about what the sheriff knows about the missing Nancy Guthrie? Does he know? Does he know, or what does he know? And thank you for your answers. Four cards, four cards, four cards. Underneath it all, Four of Wands in reverse. Okay. Now, Four of Wands in reverse talks about cancellation. Okay. But in reverse, it can also indicate a funeral. Okay. A funeral. It also indicates conflict. Okay. Tell us more. Tell us more. Four of Wands in reverse. Being left out in the cold in reverse. Regret. Okay. He's waiting with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. He's waiting. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Now, the Ace of Swords can represent lies, or it could represent he doesn't know. He doesn't know. Page of Wands. So we have some curiosity, but it's not facing the past, it's facing the future. Okay, 4 more cards. Tell us more. Tell us more. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Well, here's the thing about the hair strand. Okay, they have more evidence than this hair strand because they said that they have found mixed DNA. A hair strand is not mixed DNA. So there's something else that they have. Okay, it's mixed DNA. The hair strand they found doesn't have a root. Okay, so he sent it to an office that cannot analyze a rootless hair. Okay, that's what that is. So the evidence, I don't know what all the evidence is, but it's more than just the hair. Yeah. I don't think it could be a wig. A wig. Oh, it could be a human hair wig. Okay, she could have been wearing a human hair, and the girl they identified might be from India. Okay. That's right. Yeah. Okay. So, okay, we have this man Greed. He's been taking something. Okay. 7 of Wands. Okay. He's on the defense. And we have the Devil. And we have bad planning. Oh, okay. Well, I've been thinking this all along, but I think he's been stealing money. I really do. Okay. I think he's been taking money allegedly. Everything's alleged for your entertainment purposes. Okay. I'm going to have to get a new chair because this one is too hard. Okay. Yes. And my interpretations. But I think he's been taking money. Okay. The Ace of Pentacles is right over the Devil. So this right here is manipulation, lies. Okay. So let's see. And then he's got bad planning. We have creativity. Okay. And we have Bad planning is overshadowed by creativity. Let's see. Tell us more. Tell us more. Bad planning and stuff. Okay. We might have to go in some true intentions, honey. Hmm. Bad planning. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse. Oh, he was having financial problems. Hmm. So he was taking money. He's hiding. He's hiding it. He's trapped. I think this is a false sense of victory. Okay. The victory is an accomplishment, okay? And it's overshadowed by the Two of Swords in reverse, okay? Bad planning. So whatever it is that he tried to accomplish is bad planning, and he's been having some financial issues, and he's been taking money. He is hiding something, okay? But the thing about it, you got to keep an open mind, because what he's hiding may not have anything to do with Nancy Guthrie, but it may have something to do with his job and stealing money from his job that he don't want you to know about. See what I'm saying? So hiding something, okay, doesn't necessarily mean about Nancy. Let's ask true intentions, okay? Here it is, 55 cards, okay? And I want to ask, what is Sheriff Nanos' true intentions, okay? In regards to the Nancy Guthrie abduction. What is his true intentions? Ooh, these cards are stiff. Okay. What do you want us to know? Sheriff Nano's true intentions behind Nancy Guthrie's abduction. Abduction and investigation. What is the Sheriff Nano's true intentions? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. True intentions. I will withhold information from you for my own benefit. That's what his intentions, his true intentions is to withhold information, and he'll probably come out with it when he sees it benefits himself. Greed, trying to get that glare. Wow. I'm pursuing wealth and power with no regard for ethical or moral boundaries. Desperate. I'm in a bind, and now I know what to do. I may be acting irrationally, and I don't know what to do. I may be acting irrationally. Help. I'm here to support your journey towards wellness and balance. One more card. Goodbye. The moment has come to part ways. Our paths are divergent, and it's time to let go. Okay. So you have the shares, okay, true intentions, dishonesty, greed. He's desperate, okay, he's in a bind. We got help, and we have goodbye. His brother died the same day, and okay, he running around with this case when he should have kind of refrained. Here's the thing, okay, if this was in regards to my fishing buddy, a close buddy, close enough to go fishing with, okay, and something like this happened, okay, if I wasn't going to do the case correctly, I wouldn't even be on the case. See what I'm saying? So a lot of things, okay, make it look suspect. It really does. It makes the whole case look suspect. Okay. I had another question. I got these cards off of eBay. I got these off of eBay. Okay. You can get them all over, but my thing is eBay had them for a reasonable price. Right. It's a conflict of interest. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't even want to be on it because if something happens, something goes bad, I don't want the family looking at me, okay, or blaming me. Yeah, I paid $25.02 for these cards plus tax. Oh yeah, okay. So it was tax. So it was $22.90 plus tax that came to $25.02. Yeah. And these came from Florida. Yeah, this seller is in Florida. Okay. Okay, now I'm starting to yawn. Right, that's called a conflict. You're right. You're right. Oops. Oh, I'm all discombobulated here. I don't know how to act since I can scroll now. Hey, Penny. Okay, so since we have true intentions up, let's ask, okay, what are Tomaso Chion's, what are his true intentions when it comes to Nancy Guthrie, missing, abducted, okay? What are Tomaso's true intentions? Okay. What do you want us to know? What can you tell us? And thank you for your answers. What are Tomaso Chion's true intentions regarding Nancy Guthrie's disappearance? What are his true intentions? Love. I will be a positive force in your life and only want to bring you peace and happiness. Okay. Sage advice. My wisdom is rooted in experience. I can offer a fresh perspective. Support. I'm here to support and elevate you while expecting nothing in return. True intentions. Friendly. I come with warmth and good intentions, bringing joy and light to your life. One more card. Career. I'm concentrating on my career and focused on advancing no matter what it takes. Okay. Now, with that said, what is Annie Guthrie's true intentions? What is Annie Guthrie's true intentions behind her mom's disappearance? Okay. True intentions. What is Annie Guthrie's true intentions behind Nancy Guthrie, her mom's disappearance? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Annie Guthrie's true intentions. Greed. Positive. My intentions are pure and I want only to elevate and improve your life. Okay. We can be positive and negative at the same time, hot and cold. Chaos. I'm a magnet for trouble. It's not my fault. I leave a trail of mayhem behind me. So she's got chaos, greed, okay, but she's got some, her intentions are good. Great news. I have something amazing to share with you. And a gift. I offer something from the heart, an unexpected blessing to brighten your path. Okay? True intentions. Now, with that said, okay, let's go to the perpetrator on the porch. What were his intentions? Okay? The perpetrator on Nancy Guthrie's porch when she went missing. What were his intentions? What were the intentions of the porch guy on Nancy Guthrie's porch the night she went missing? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. What were his intentions? The porch guy. Laughter. I'll be a shining light in your life and bring you laughter and joy. Secret. There's something I'm holding back. Community. We seem very aligned in a lot of ways. Let's find support within each other. So he's from the community. Okay. It's still secret. And I think the laughter is he's laughing. He thinks it's funny. Now that they haven't caught him. Past. The weight of what happened between us still lingers. I'm not yet over our past. So this might be somebody she knows. Maybe. One more card. Reconnection. I know it's been a while, but I miss having you in my life. Okay. That's what it says. As weird as it sounds, that's what it says. Okay. Well, the thing about it is, they really don't know Jack when it comes to the porch guy. Okay. Uh, if you look at the camera, okay, he's got his hand up with the shrubs in them, okay, and his other hand is doing something else, and it may be checking the lock on the door, checking the knob. I'd have to keep seeing it because it's quick, but he's doing something with the other hand while he's got the little flowers up there on the camera. His other hand is doing something else, okay, and it looked like he could have been checking to see if the door was unlocked, okay. Maybe it was to they were to let him in, okay. They were to let him in, and he was, shaking it, letting him know that he was at the front door. Could have been that simple, okay. What's the intentions? What can you tell us the intentions of the guy on Nancy Guthrie's porch? 4 cars. What was his intentions? What were his true intentions? 4 cards. We are using the Light Seers deck. What was his true intentions? 4 cards, 4 cards. What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Porch guy on Nancy Guthrie's porch when she went missing. His true intentions. 4 cards. 4 cards. Oops. 4 cards. What do you want us to know? See what this deck says. Hi, Baba. The moon. It's hidden. He was hiding. It's a secret. Tell us more. The true intentions of the porch guy on Nancy Guthrie's porch the night she went missing. What are his true intentions? We have the moon, secrets, hiding, recovery. He was there to get Nancy in the darkness, under the moon, the tower. An opportunity to make some money. Mhm. It was an opportunity, okay? And it was an agreement, okay? So basically, he was paid. He was paid to go get Nancy. Mhm. That's exactly what that was, okay? Let me ask another question. What was the true intention of Nancy's Guthrie's abduction in the first place? Okay, what was the true intentions behind the whole entire abduction of Nancy Guthrie? Whoever wanted her abducted, what was the intentions? 4 cards. What was the true intentions behind Nancy Guthrie's abduction? 4 cards. 4 cards. Okay? 4 cards. But that guy on the porch, he was there to get Nancy and he was paid. Thank you for your answers. 4 cards. True intentions, okay, of Nancy being abducted. It's a secret. It's hidden. Okay. It's a secret. I want to know what the secret is. Okay. Ace of Wands in reverse. Talks about setbacks. Three of Cups in reverse. The Strength card. King of Pentacles. So, this King of Pentacles, I think somebody wanted control. Tell us more. Tell us more. I think somebody wanted control. Oh, yeah, don't forget to hit the like button, you guys. Okay. I think somebody wanted control. Okay. Because I have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So they may have not been cooperating. And we have victory. Someone wanted to be noticed. Somebody wanted to be seen. Teamwork. It's funny we got 3 and 3. The Four of Wands in reverse. The Four of Wands in reverse. Girl, Ramona, we did. You know he gonna say that. He's on the hook. He don't know what they closer to because they won't tell him nothing. That's they releasing the stuff that he said yesterday. That's what he said yesterday. He didn't even show up. at the meeting. But he want to get on the cameras and tell everybody we closer to solving the case. He thinks that's going to save his job. And that's not why people are, well, that's part of the reason now. Right. Mm-hmm. Now, the Seven of Wands talks about courage, protection, okay? Right? Being on the defense. Okay? What secrets are being hidden in regards to Nancy Guthrie's abduction? Okay? What is being hidden? 4 cards. What do you want us to know? What can you tell us? And thank you for your answers. What is being hidden in regards to the abduction of Nancy Guthrie? What is being hidden? What can you tell us? There's something being hidden, okay? What is it? What's being hidden? We have the Fool in reverse. This is unnecessary, taking unnecessary chances, recklessness, okay? Tell us more. 4 cards, 4 cards. Well, let's do 8, okay? 4 cards. We'll do 4 cards. How about that? And we'll do 4 more. Okay. The Fool in reverse. There is some discord among the family. Okay? There's discord among the family. And the High Priestess in reverse. Trying to get away with something, but getting caught. Okay? Bad planning. These are the secrets behind the abduction. Family, okay? And there's family secrets coming out. They're trying to get away with something. Say, they're trying to get away with something. Yeah, there's the Wheel of Fortune, bad luck. Ooh, so the secrets are not good. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Foolish, immature. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So what this is telling me is point blank. They are having disputes over the inheritance, okay? They are in the background. greed, okay, manipulation, bad luck, bad investments, whatever it is, okay, whatever they doing is not, it's not coming out, okay. Some of them are immature, stealing and getting caught, okay. And then we have investments in reverse. They don't want to wait. They don't want to wait to get what they're supposed to get. They feel that they need it now, okay, because of the bad choices they made. Not Nancy, they made, okay? So what they're telling you is for the umpteenth time, okay, it's a family affair. That's the secret. That's the secret behind her abduction. Barney Fife, it's too late for all that. See, the thing about it is, he thinks that solving this investigation is going to solve his career, but it's not. Okay, he has done things in the past. What? 4 cards. What has Sheriff Nanos done in the past? 4 cards at the sheriff at the Pima County Sheriff's Department that could ruin his career. What has he done in the past? 4 cards that could ruin his career at the Pima County. What has he done in that Pima County while he's been serving Pima County Sheriff? What has he done that can ruin his career? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. In the past, what has he done? Because he done something. I tell you that right now. Four cards. In reverse. Seclusion. He don't want to be bothered. Fear, isolation, and paranoia surrounds him. Oh, really? Tell us more about this sheriff and his past coming back to haunt him. The devil. He's been cooperating and he has partnerships with some unsavory people. Okay? Bad planning. And the magician. Okay. So he's been lying, cheating, and manipulating. Okay. This is from his past. Bad plans. Hi, Danny. Diane. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. 4 cards. What signs will we see leading up to the discovery of Nancy's remains? What are the signs that we will see that lead? Oh, you know what I forgot to tell you guys? I forgot to tell you, okay? When I was channeling Nancy, I was telling you about Um, I forgot what I was telling you. Okay, let me stay on track because I didn't forgot to tell you this whole sentence. But I asked where she was, where her remains were in channeling her. Okay, I forgot to tell you. I have it written down. Okay, what I saw, she showed me immediately after I asked. She showed me an A-frame building. Okay, that's the roofs that go like this. Okay, now, I don't know if this was a shed, a house, or what, because it looked uh, like it could have been wooden, but the roof was A-frame, like that. Okay. I see off to the side, it shows me green grass. I know it was green because I'm thinking, ooh, color, because I usually see things in black and white. Okay. Just some green grass, nothing, I don't know what. Okay. Then it goes over and it shows me a plot with a headstone. Okay. It's a plot with a headstone. Looks like it's brown. Okay. And then it fades out and I start seeing a cemetery. Okay. I start seeing headstones. Okay. I forgot to tell you guys. And I forgot to write it down. I was sitting and I don't think I remembered until maybe the next day. And I was like, oh my God, I forgot this whole. Okay. Yes. That's what she showed me. And I can still see it now. It was an A-frame. Okay. I don't know if it was like a log cabin or what, but it was an A-frame building because I haven't seen those in a while. And it was showing me that there was a large tombstone, headstone. It sits, stands up, okay, and there was a grave. And then it showed me a cemetery. Now, why I don't know. I just telling you, okay. I don't know, but the thing about it though, it connected back to when we did the location, the place, the cards we did, the place where Nancy's at, and cemetery came up. Okay, and it's come up a couple of times in the reading when we asked where she's at. And I was telling you what a perfect where place to hide somebody, okay, is in the cemetery because that's where the dead folks are. And you don't go looking because you already know they dead. It could have been. It could have been. It could have been. It could have been. Maybe could have been where maybe her husband was buried. But the thing about it though is when I asked the cards, where is Nancy's remains? Okay, it gives me all these a movie theater, a store, a bank, a cemetery. Okay, is around where she's at. I don't know if she's in a cemetery, but she showed me a cemetery. Okay, but before that, I'm looking at a plot with a wide, tall headstone. Okay, so the thing about it is the plot had brown dirt, so it was like what you could say fresh. It wasn't black dirt. It looked brownish colored. Okay, there was no grass grown over it. Oh, really? I wonder where her husband was buried. Oh, they might have a They might have what do you call those homes? Like a boarding house. Okay, but yeah, some people have homes and they have the mentally ill or people, stay there. Evergreen Cemetery in Tucson. Okay, but the thing about it is, I didn't see around the area. I'm seeing these different headstones. Let's see. No, no. Someone's showing a picture of the grave. It looked like the tombstones were a little closer together. Okay, and no, but it wasn't. I don't know if it was daylight or what. Oh, oh, Gary Cooper's buried there. The actor Gary Cooper, or is it somewhere else? Okay, let's see. No, they said he's not buried there. That's what they say. But I put Arizona, okay, Catalina foothills, Pima County. They said he's not buried there. Yeah, I know you heard the porch guy was killed, okay? Well, I'm not even, if the card does tell me, I'm not going to be able to read it. North, south, or east. I don't know how to read that. Now, I was asking a question, okay? But where are Nancy Guthrie's abductors, okay? Where are Nancy Guthrie's abductors, okay? What can you tell us? And thank you for your answers. Where are Nancy Guthrie's abductors? Four cards, four cards. Where are Nancy Guthrie's abductors? Four cards, four cards. What can you tell us? Thank you for your answer. Where are Nancy Guthrie's abductors? Four cards, four cards. Oh, they dropped that load, honey. They dropped it. Okay. Four cards, four cards. Four wands. Ooh, four wands. Well, it talks about conflict and instability and cancellations. The Emperor in reverse. Okay. Now, the Emperor in reverse talks about controlling, stubborn, and loss of power. So the cycle has come to an end. And the Ace of Wands in reverse talks about setbacks, lack of energy, and conflicts. Let's see. Feeling uninspired. Okay, tell us more. Tell us more. Give us more clarity. Give us more clarity. Give us more clarity. Okay. They've got canceled plans. They're in conflicts. Okay. They're hiding, but they're going to be caught. Okay. So we have abundance. There's money. Okay. But there is conflict over this money. Yeah, there's conflict over this money. And they're going to put an end to Chatty Patty in reverse. Rumors, gossip. They don't have any energy. They're tired and they're trying to avoid conflict. Okay. Who, Sheriff Nanos' house? 850,000? Okay. The rumors, okay, that's going on, the gossip that's going on, okay, that may come to an end. Okay. Four cards. Four cards. Okay. What happens? What eventually, okay, happens with Nancy's abductors? Okay. What happens with Nancy Guthrie's abductors eventually? What is going to eventually happen with Nancy Guthrie's abductors? The people who took Nancy Guthrie, what happens to them? Okay. Can you tell us what happens to them? And thank you for your answers. Four cards, four cards. What happens to the perpetrators in the abduction of Nancy Guthrie? 84-year-old Pima County resident, residing in the Catalina foothills, minding her own business, not bothering nobody, okay? And some people came in and took her away. What's going to happen to them eventually? What happens to her perpetrators, her abductors? Four cards. Four cards. There's conflict and there's loss, okay? And financial loss to be exact. Mm. Ten of Pentacles. What eventually happens? Temperance. They lose patience. There's cancellations, destruction, and the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is looking at the Tower. This right here, now that you mention it, and I looked at the Evergreen Memorial Park, okay, nice, clean, okay. This cemetery didn't look polished like that. It looked older, okay. You know what? This could represent prison, right? Could represent prison, right? The big house, okay. Um, Now I was looking up scent flower for 30 jewels. Is that a game? Y'all be doing that? Scent floating heart for 10 jewels. I don't, you guys, there's a game over there you're playing, but it doesn't show up over here on my side. So I don't know what is going on. Okay. Um, yeah. So there's going to be a lack of balance. There's overindulgence. Okay. And did it say risky behavior? Reckless. Reckless behavior, okay, that's going to take them to jail, and there's going to be a Tower moment, okay. And you see the Queen, she looks nice and smug and satisfied, and she's looking at all this. It's not a game. What is it? Okay, so that's what we have. So with that said, yeah, 4 cards. What happens with Nancy's children? What happens with Nancy's children? Okay. What happens with Nancy's children when this is over with? What happens? 4 cards, 4 cards. What happens with Nancy's children? What happens? Secrets come out. Send flower for 30 jewels. Okay. Secrets are coming out. They're secrets. Okay. What happens with Nancy's children when this is all said and done? Page of Pentacles in reverse. Now, this right here is foolish, immature procrastination. 8 of Cups in reverse. Regret, avoidance, stagnation, victory, the Queen of Swords in reverse, losses, feeling trapped, and disappointments. Okay. Ooh, this talks about criticism. Okay. She's doing a game show, isn't she? It's not strange. When the ratings are low, you must go. And her ratings were low. Okay. Let's ask about Savannah. What can you tell us about Savannah Guthrie and her current position as a game show host? Okay. I get the funny feeling that this is an ending, okay, to probably a better beginning, okay? She needs to break off into true crime. Say, if you host it, well, that's what the excuse that they're saying to get her position. But what it is that the ratings, they said the ratings with that other person who was covering for Savannah had went up. Savannah's ratings were dropping, okay? And the person who took her place while she was out, the ratings went up, okay? And then Savannah came back. Savannah came back and her ratings went up a couple of points. Okay, that's it. It didn't go way up. Okay, so yeah, right. So they trickled her on over to the, and in other words, okay, she was on her way out before this event probably took place. Okay, you see what I'm saying? So she was getting 8 million a year from this job. I don't know. That don't seem like a lot of money. Yes, I think she would make a good true crime host. Okay. Yeah. So, what is the energy with Savannah's new job as game show host? Okay. What's the energy behind this new job? What do you want us to know? Four cards, four cards. And thank you for your answers. Four cards. This new game show host job that Savannah has. At the end, okay, justice in reverse. So it doesn't look like she's going to get any justice. Four cards. Okay. Impatient. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Family disputes, financial loss. The Fool in reverse. So there's going to be carelessness, okay? Taking unnecessary risks and cooperation, agreement. Okay. So we have Pentacles in reverse. So she's taking a financial loss. Okay, for sure. Okay, yeah. And some type of naivety and proceed with caution. So, with that said, yeah, some kind of game show. Okay. However, what can you tell us, okay, about Savannah's TV career? What happens with Savannah's career? Okay. What can you tell us is going on with Savannah's career? Because this game show, okay, and it may not even last the whole game show, everybody getting fired. What can you tell us about Savannah Guthrie's career on television, in television? What becomes of Savannah Guthrie's television career? What do you want to know? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. What can you tell us about Savannah's television career? And then after I do this, I'm going to go into Amy, Amy Hillyard, okay? Judgment in reverse. Ooh. Okay, so there's procrastinations, there's a fear of change. Okay, so yeah, there's judgment in reverse. Okay, tell us more. Ooh, chatty patty, gossip, rumors. Okay, from the past, I believe. Okay, we have the Page of Wands, so we do have some creative energy coming in. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this is at the beginning. Bad luck. Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so there's gonna be some setbacks for Savannah, most definitely. Okay, and the Three of Wands in reverse. Okay, so I think that show is gonna be canceled. Obstacles, limitations, and setbacks. Okay, and the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, so oh, we might get a little bit of rebellion here. She trying to get away with something and she gonna get caught. She trying to hide something. She's sneaking. There's some secrets. Something's being hidden. Page of Cups. The Lovers. Oh my. Three of Wands in reverse. So she's got she's got a disconnection in her relationship. And it's right over the Lovers. Oh my. There's conflict. There's an offer, accepting an offer. The Four of Wands in reverse. Hi, Sharon. Hi, TK. Four of Wands in reverse as it relates to crime. Four of Wands. It keeps saying 401. In reverse as it relates to crime. So the Four of Wands talks about discord in the home. Okay. Discord in the home, maybe the home becoming unsafe. So there's bad luck and there's something hidden that's going on in the home, her home. Something, okay, she better watch out. Ace of Wands in reverse. Teamwork. She might have some type of success, but she wants attention too. Okay. Letting go. Or this talks about hoarding, okay, in reverse. It's talking about hoarding and greed. The Queen of Cups in reverse. Being needy and insecure. Okay. So something is going on in Savannah's home. Okay. That is, she's going to, something is being, yeah. Okay. So I believe that this, something is going on in her home. Okay. That she's going to be insecure. Okay. Yes. Agreements, cooperation, partnerships. She's going to have to defend herself. There's the Magician. Queen of Swords in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse. And the Hermit in reverse. Okay, I don't know what she's got going on over there, okay, but something is going on in Savannah's home. Now, I don't know if it has to do with an intruder or whatever it is, it's at home. Okay. And we have lies and miscommunication. We have, there's no clarity. Okay. Ooh. Disappointments. Oh, she's gone. So, ooh. Okay. I'm going to tell you right now, that's what it is. Something is going on, or will be going on soon. Okay. And it's not good for Savannah, her home situation. Well, the thing about it is, what Savannah is dealing with is um, a typical scenario of when it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. And because of what's going on with her mom, all the rumors going around, her job, okay, it's probably like a scene from a movie, okay? A scene from a movie. Will Savannah make money off her mother's disappearance? Will Savannah make some kind of money, 4 cards, off her mother, Nancy Guthrie's disappearance in the future? Like a movie, a documentary, autobiography. Will Savannah well, the thing about it is the 2019 interview, which was 7 years ago, okay, and she's not the only one who has done interviews and all this kind of stuff. So the probability gets lower and lower. You see what I'm saying? Everybody's done stuff on Jeffrey Epstein. Okay. So she wasn't let go of the day show. Okay. But she doing a game show. Okay. Well, Savannah profit off her mother's disappearance. 4 cards. Will she profit off Nancy Guthrie's disappearance in the future? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Will Savannah Guthrie profit off her mother's disappearance? 4 cards. The Empress in reverse. Okay, she's got domestic issues. Okay, she got, okay. In other words, she's got bigger fish to fry. She's got some issues at home. Wow, she just can't win for losing, can she? Okay. Okay, well, there's some teamwork. There is healing and recovery. There's strong, so there's a strong possibility that yes. Uh-huh. Yeah. She's going to get together, okay? I think that this is going to be part of a healing process for her to do something like this, okay, about her mom, and she gets to reflect on the past and all that. So it'll be some kind of healing and strengthening for Savannah to do so, okay? But she's got domestic issues. Well, as far as I'm concerned, I don't think she's going to spiral out of control. I just think, okay, yeah, they might be trying to ease her out of the show. Okay, see what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, there's something going on at home. Okay, and her security sucks. Allegedly, everything's alleged. Okay, my interpretations, but I don't know. Okay, but it's not good. It's not good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is give these cards a rest, and I want to go in. I'm not going to be long because I want to go. I'm getting hungry, but I want to know what is going on with Amy Hilliard. Have you guys even looked into the missing Amy Hilliard? Because it's strange, because her case kind of reminds me of Nancy. Okay, the lady is missing, broad daylight. Well, this is broad daylight. Uh, um, she hasn't been found, and the door, the door was left open. Okay, a theory on what, Michi? Well, she's got her and her twin sister, and they have been channeling. Okay, but we're going on with Amy Hilliard, because the thing with Nancy is that's all we got is theories. Theories. Okay, so let's get some new theories on Amy Hilliard. What can you tell us about Amy Hilliard? What is Amy Hilliard's current energy? What do you want us to know? Say, they're going on about the guy, the girl that was thrown over the Lynette Hooker. Okay, they're going on about Lynette Hooker and her boyfriend. Okay, Janae and her boyfriend. Okay. Let's give some play to Amy Hillyard and find out why is she and why haven't the police said anything? What's going on? What is the current energy with the missing Amy Hillyard? Okay, they haven't even said any updates or what's going on in the missing persons of Amy Hillyard in Oakland. Amy Hillyard. And you're talking about, will she have a nervous breakdown? No, I think she's in danger for some reason. Okay? It wasn't pointed at health. What do you want us to know? Amy Hillyard, what is the current energy? And thank you for your answers. Amy Hillyard. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, okay? I think there's some lying. Okay. It looks like with the Queen of Swords in reverse, somebody's on the defensive. Five of Pentacles. There's loss. There's loss. Eight of Wands. Oh. And the Three of Wands. Oh, look like she left in a hurry. King of Swords. It was daylight. The Emperor in reverse. Oh, King of Wands. Bad planning. And the Fool. Oh, my. Eight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Wands. Five of Swords. And the Empress in reverse. So there's definitely some issues going on at home. Bad planning and the Hangman. The Fool and the Hangman. Queen of Pentacles, greed. Nine of Cups in reverse, loss. Queen of Wands in reverse. Ooh. Jealousy, dishonesty. Eight of Swords, freedom. And the Ten of Swords in reverse. Oh, my. So there was a loss. There's money. Money is missing. There's greed. She wanted to leave. She wanted to leave. She was not happy. Okay. I'm getting all this testosterone. The Knight of Wands, the Emperor, okay, um, and the King of Swords. Okay. So something's going on with Amy. Three of Cups in reverse. Overindulgence. Ace of Pentacles. An opportunity. And the Seven of Pentacles. Impatient. Didn't want to wait. Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. I'm thinking of something mental, okay, going on with her. But I also think that there's money. There's too many pentacles in this. Too many pentacles. Too many pentacles. And I also think that they're trying to paint a picture because she has problems with depression. I think that they're trying to paint a picture that she's not in her right mind. Okay. Will Amy Hillyard be found? Okay. 4 cards. Will Amy Hillyard be found in the near future? Will she be found? What do you want us to know? What can you tell us? And thank you for your answers. Will Amy Hillyard be found? Right. And she's got a lot of money, pentacles all over. Okay. 4 cards. What do you want us to know? Will Amy Hillyard be found? The Magician in reverse. 4 cards. So there's some manipulation going on. There's definitely some manipulation with this investigation going on with this missing Amy. Okay. The Magician in reverse is like the devil. 4 of Wands. The home. The home. Strength in reverse. Weakness. Queen of Swords in reverse. Losses, disappointment, and she's feeling trapped at home. judgment. Okay, let's look at 4 more cards. Will she be found? Will Amy be found? Okay. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Regret. There's regret. There's regret and loss in the home. And the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands talks about planning. It also talks about waiting. I don't think so, Colleen. The Tower. Okay, something happened. The Queen of Swords, there's the Tower. And the Sun. So there's going to be a light. There's going to be a decision. And there's going to be, it's going to come to light. There's going to be some clarity. There's going to be some clarity, but there's some discord at home. Okay. And I think that's what's being left out. Oh, she came from the therapist's office and this, and she's been having a problem with depression and she lost her friend and all that. What convenient time, okay, to go missing. Okay. Very convenient time to just go missing and be missing all month. Oh, that doesn't sound like a good idea. It really doesn't. I don't know. But don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. Most of all, stay blessed. Bye.